Can there be a reality behind the myth? It may exist. It already happened with Troy in the Iliad, and Plato is a serious person. Therefore, we must consider the possibility that Atlantis existed.
Solon, a legislator, he was one of the 7 wise men of Greece, traveled to Egypt, and the priest told him a story of city, an advanced civilization, that was created 9,000 years before the time of Solon, in 9,600.
It definitely existed. Plato was not just anyone who could make up stories. He had his Platonic school that lasted 1,000 years.
The culture to which Plato refers, he places it 9,000 years before Christ. 9,000 years before Christ, the sea was not in its current position. Therefore, we have been looking in the wrong places. Since at that time, the coast would currently be under the sea.
At the beginning of the 70s, when the remains of the town were found, in the highest part of the current town of Valencina,
it is built with concentric circles that look like they are made with a compass. On a central island, what does that remind us of? It reminds us of Plato Atlantis.
But it is true that something happens, since not only is the city abandoned, but the populations move to the highest points.
there is evidence of the arrival to a tsunami in the Chalcolithic era, around the year 2500 before Christ. It must be said with evidence, but we already have the evidence.